All right, welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B. Today we've got one case in 2025 Elite Signature Series Multisport to get into. While we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, BMC.collectibles, and save us as a seller on eBay. That'll make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks and let you know we go live and even live. Also, need to mention no participation for link down in the description. Marino one time, maybe one time. Otis Anderson, Steve King, Bob McAdoo, and triple auto, Chris Mullin, Latrell Sprewell, and Tim Hardaway. That's a fun way to get started. Reminder that all cards are one of one unless otherwise specified. I just don't feel like having to say one of one, one of one, one of one after every card. So I'm going to take the lazy route. Muggsy Bogues, Roger Lyons, Adrian Beltre, and Cameron Brink. Connor Griffin, Artis Gilmore, Chris Cyborg, and Neymar. Boom. That's a nice one. Peyton Houston, Sheed, Odell Beckham Jr., inscribed 25 out of 100. He wrote The Catch. And Cameron Boozer. Chad Johnson, Sam McDowell, Jake Plummer, and Drew Brees. Nice. Box from 6. Dennis Rodman, Tanya Harding, Mike Schmidt, inscribed 45 out of 99, 548 home runs, and Gabriel Martinelli. That is a much different autograph than his Panini rookie year autos. Vastly different. Mark Mosley, Gary Payton, Fred Blenikoff, and Charles Barkley. Also, I don't remember if I called it out, but Mike Schmidt is 45 out of 99. Box of 8. Jim Palmer, Larry Little, Jeremiah Love, And triple auto, Terry Francona, Curt Schilling, and David Ortiz. Boom. Nick Sirianni, George Gervin, Allen Iverson, inscribed, 95 out of 100, on card, and Bryce Underwood. Nice. Final box to break, box number 10. Good luck, everybody. William Perry, Robert Horry, Joe Theismann, and Yao Ming. Nice. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being part of the break, as always. For the hits, Otis Anderson, Seaver King, Bob McAdoo, Muggsy Bogues, Ryder Lyons, Adrian Beltre, Cameron Brink, Connor Griffin, Artis Gilmore, Chris Cyborg, Neymar, Peyton Houston, Rasheed Wallace, Odell Beckham Jr., Cameron Boozer, Chad Johnson, Sam McDowell, Jake Plummer, Drew Brees, Dennis Rodman, Tanya Harding, Mike Schmidt, Gabriel Martinelli, Mark Mosley, Gary Payton, Fred Biletnikoff, Charles Barkley, Jim Palmer, Larry Little, Jeremiah Liv, Nick Sirianni, George Gervin, Allen Iverson, Bryce Underwood, William Perry, Robert Horry, Joe Theismann, Yao Ming. And for the two triples, that'll be going to random.org. Chris Mullin, Latrell Sprewell, and Tim Hardaway. And Terry Francona, Curt Schilling, and David Ortiz. All right, we're going to get these set up and good to go. We'll be back with the randoms in a couple seconds. For 2025 Panini Stars and Stripes Baseball, that is coming up in, give or take, like 5-10 minutes. And then after that, near the top of the hour, will be Metal Football. So get you guys back here for that as well. To random.org we go. All right, we've got random.org pulled up and good to go. Got to roll some dice. Going to be through how to be that for us. We're going to go 11 times on the random. Start off with Chris Mullin, Latrell Sprewell, and Tim Hardaway. That is 10 times. Final roll. That is Tim Hardaway coming out on top. Congratulations. Next up is Terry Francona, Curt Schilling, and David Ortiz. That is 10 times. Final roll. Curt Schilling coming out on top. Congratulations. Gonna make some very angry person very happy. I just assume all Boston fans are angry because, well, Patriots fan behind me is always angry. All right, we're gonna get Stars and Stripes good to go. I'm back with that in a few minutes. Thank you guys for being here, being part of the break as always.